Yo, 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 good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday edition of the Apex Brotherhood live stream. My name is Richard. That is Will. Let's get into the markets immediately after this disclaimer. All right.
What, mate? Right. What's good,
Right.
broski? How's it going?
Not too shabby, hey, Nige?
Yeah, good, man. What volume do you have that music on?
Say again.
What volume do you have the music on?
I can barely hear you. What the hell?
Can you not hear me now?
Ah, yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, is that... yeah, no, I noticed. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Now do it. Oh, no, other way. You got it wrong again. There
Well, you
you
have to go
go. Yeah, there we go.
It's weird because you're on this side of me, like here.
Hello?
Now you're on this side.
Oh my god, that's so backwards. So you're on that side for me.
Yeah, now you're on this side of me. On my screen, I'm on the left.
Oh wow, so weird.
So it's like just completely swapped over. Like what we're seeing is just the opposite for everybody else on YouTube.
How weird is that?
That is strange, mate. That is strange. Anyway, I mean, forgive me for the fact that I didn't know that Will was on this side when for me, he's on this side. It's murd.
Oh, good, broski. I feel really pale today. I don't know why. I look ghastly.
Really
Dude.
pale.
Yeah.
There we go. You're a little bit redder now. Oh, I should probably also just switch me light on.
Dude, the color from outside is really nice right now because it's autumn. Like the sun's like trying to come through, but the clouds are stopping it, and it's like beaming through onto the leaves, and because all the leaves are orange, it makes everything look orange. Like the entire world looks orange right now.
Dude, it is super sunny here right now. Like
Yeah.
super sunny. So yeah,
That's nice though.
good weather. Good weather.
I do love a good sunny day.
Yeah, dude. But I'm actually more of a overcast day person. I love overcast days. Yeah. But little bit of a wind, just a little bit of a breeze. Happy. Super happy. Alrighty.
Righty, mate. Is that better? Do I look a little bit more like normal color now? Like human being color?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sweet, that'll do. Screw it, let's do it.
Screw
morning,
it,
people.
let's do it. Share screen. Entire screen.
You ready for the
Okay.
competition tomorrow?
Say again?
See, you ready for your competition tomorrow?
Competition tomorrow, yeah. Every day. Dude, every
Every
day
day.
I'm ready for a competition day.
That's a good answer. I like that. Also,
Dude, every
guys,
day is a competition.
we got 70 subscribers today, or 70 subscribers yesterday, which is absolutely awesome. So, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you are joining us new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's super cool that we're growing this quickly. Just to see us having this many subscribers already it's just awesome. Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah, dude, it feels how can I put it? Normally when you start something and you don't really see any sort of results, like you have 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, kind of like 3 subscribers, and it like stays like that for a little while, and then you start seeing, okay, today you've had an extra 7 subscribers or like 9 subscribers, that kind of like thing.
Yeah.
That like incremental increase, like in the beginning you don't notice it until you go and reflect upon it. You look back and you're like, wow, we've actually had X amount of new subscribers in a week, where it would normally take us 2 months to get that same amount. So it's awesome to see, mate. Awesome.
It is really cool to see. Yeah, no, what's also awesome to see is the fact that people are supporting us. It's cool to see that people support us and enjoy what we do. So that's super cool.
Dude, the fact that on the Fiverr stream we took the likes from, I think it was 80 something
Yeah,
to 209.
There was 209 when we left.
Was it 209? Wow.
Yeah,
the last I checked was 202.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we left the stream at 209 and we had highs of like 230 people watching.
No, we had 300. We had over 300 viewers.
Sorry, yeah, no, that's what I meant. We had 340 or 340 people live watching.
Yeah, at that time. That's why, because it dropped to 240-ish, 270 when we left.
Yeah, we left,
which is still a crazy amount of people.
Yeah, man, literally. But it's super cool to see that many people like enjoy watching us live. So that's super cool. So if we build our stream to that size as well, we'll be able to take you guys with us over to the Fivers.
We'll do a raid party.
Yeah, literally, we'll invade the Fivers, and there'll be like 400 or 500 of us watching. In fact, well, no, technically, if there's 300 odd, there'd be like 600-700 people watching live.
That's now assuming that everybody that's in our stream is not
Isn't
already viewer of the Fiverr.
Yeah, fair. True that. So I mean that would be really cool. That would be pretty cool. That's a goal. I think that'd be super cool to do.
Yeah.
Also, guys, let me know if my camera's okay today.
That looks good. Camera looks good.
All right, sweet.
Tis looking all nice. All right. So GU and EU today, we will have the Luxies at seas. Which one do you want to take, mate?
I think I'll take GU.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take GU.
All right. So then EU. All right. So what I've done is I've just marked up the highs and lows of yesterday. We are still in this downward trending channel, effectively making lower lows and lower highs. Yesterday, price continued going down nicely. I got a very nice entry over here. It took a while, but it eventually took TP down here. And then I thought, maybe I should take another sell. So I took another one over here. And it didn't take my TP, and then it kind of like drifted up and then knocked me out. But that's okay. It is what it is. One good trade and one good TP and one good loss. Not bad. Price then retook everything that it stole, or everything that the dollar stole, the euro took back again during the end of the London session into New York. And then the New York session just wicked a high point and then started drifting down a little bit. I wanted to put in a trade somewhere over here to hold overnight, but I decided that's not the way that I normally trade, so I'm not going to enter. But the idea was to take a sell somewhere around here and just kind of like leave it. Now, it would have been a loss, but it doesn't really matter. The point just stands that I haven't backtested keeping a trade overnight, so I'm happy that I stuck to my plan instead of, let's say, FOMOing in or trying to do something without testing it, basically. So today, price has opened up lower than the previous day high, started dwindling down, attempted to test the New York session of yesterday, the Tokyo lows, attempted to come back, and now it's just dwindling in this area. So I'm looking for either a break of this swing point or this swing point. So I want a close and then a retest of the swing point and then continue to try and get to the daily lows, or break above this swing point, close above it, come and test it again, and then start pushing up towards the previous day highs. I'm more leaning towards sells as of right now, if I just go up to the daily at the moment. On the daily, we've had... oops. That wasn't the right one. This one. we started moving down, attempted to do a retracement on the daily. This daily candle over here failed to breach really above the previous day. It just wicked above the previous day's high, then started pushing lower. We got some nice downward momentum. An attempt to push lower, which failed on this candle over here. We started turning, but we made an effective lower high in relation to the previous high point. Just wicked into this daily order block, basically, this base over here, and then started moving lower. We've made a single base candle, and now it looks as though we might want to push a little bit lower to try and test the support level down here. The support level down here is in line with the basically this movement over here. Let's just say if I go down into the 4 hourly and 1 hourly, it makes a lot more sense. Going down to the hourly, the 4 hourly, we had price struggle over here to make a decision where we wanted to go. It started pushing up. This was a few days ago, like I think the 5th of in the beginning of the month. Price came down to test this area down here, reacted off of it. Same over here, reacted, came into it again, reacted, yet again reacted, and started pushing up, but it didn't really create a new high in relation to the last leg that pushed it back into the zone down here. And then now it is reacting strongly off of this area with one candle, but there's no follow-up. So all of these candles, these 4-hour candles, are still bearish, even though we've had this one massive candle. This was yesterday's move on EU. So still waiting for price to either, like I said, break lower and close into this area down here, or break up and start pushing up. But I'm still bearish overall. Same thing on the hourly as well. You can see the same reaction on the hourly. This reaction here did push up, basically making a new high in relation to the Tokyo session, but no follow-up. Zero follow-up as yet, so I'm waiting for that follow-up. So today, that is purely what I'm looking for. I am waiting for a break of this structure, a close, and then a continuation. But also, if it decides to not break and start pushing higher, a break above the Tokyo highs, not a rejection, but a retest, and then a push for the previous day highs at least. So just waiting for the reaction. Whichever one comes first is the one that I will be taking, and then hopefully I will have a drop-based drop within that move, and then I can continue with a nice little trade. That's what I'm looking for on EU.
Nice, mate. Lovely stuff. So a quick catch up with chat, and then I'll jump on GU, and then we'll even jump on gold and take a look at gold. MGN, good morning. Good morning, MGN. How you doing? Alex Butler, awesome to see Alex in again. What's good? Your fantastic better half.
Morning, love.
Yeah, definitely the better version of the Butler, I think. I haven't even met her and I've decided that. Lol was on the other side. I love these days. I know what you mean. It's absolutely hammering down rain now. Like, I mean heavy, heavy rain. Wow, I can hear it. I don't mind them. Yeah, I like them, but I don't like them at the same time. You know, there's nothing better than a nice dark day. But do you know what I love? And like unpopular opinion, really, really, really heavy rain. Like none of this light drizzly stuff, like absolutely belting down rain. There's just something about it. Fire on, heavy rain, autumn, lovely. In the Wild Trades, good morning. Yo, in the Wild Trades, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. And how is the exercise going after your injury? Hopefully, I hope you're doing okay. Annie, forever. Hey, fellas. What's good, Annie? How are you doing? Good to
What's
see
up,
you.
Annie?
I'm going to have to start learning your actual name because Michael Jackson comes in every single time I say Annie. Hello, Annie. Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Anyway, moving on. Pooley. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, William. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Pulley. Good morrow, son. How is thy? Dave Rankin.
Morrow.
Good morning. Morning, Almal.
Almal, that's everyone.
Oh, I was gonna say, who's Almal? Dude, I'm gonna be bloody fluent in South African before the end of the year. Good morning, Almal. Just good man.
Your pronunciation of Almal is pretty good, mate. Not bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks, going.
Yeah.
No. Where did Pooley find those pics of you, Will? Just saw them. Dude, I don't even know. So, my uncle arrived last night and we were just chilling. We had a couple of Guinnesses and sitting around chatting. And then next minute, my phone was pinging. And I was like, it's the missus. I was like, oh, it's the missus. So I'm on my phone now anyway. Let's check the Discord. Let's see what the guys are up to. Check the Discord, and then next minute I'm seeing 3 absolute mug shots of me. I was like, right, okay, where did these come from?
Where the hell did these come from?
I know the first one with me like that. I know that one. That one is a short, either on my Instagram or LLTF YouTube Shorts. I definitely know what that one is. But just hit my stop loss face and just hit my TP face. Dude, I don't have a clue where those are from. I look naked. Why am I naked?
The funny thing is, my comment, I thought was better. I thought my comment was better.
Finding out what a lemon pie is. Dude, what's a lemon pie?
Yeah.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Finding out what a lemon party is like, and then joining your first lemon party. Yeah.
Dude, private message me. What's a lemon pie?
I'm sure the older gentlemen in, well, let's not call them gentlemen. The older men in the group would know what a lemon party is.
I'm gonna have to Google it.
Yeah, but don't bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Just ask for the definition of what a lemon party is.
Canadian political party. Right, well, there's loads. There's genuinely loads. One's a Canadian political party. The other one's a particular type of woman in Australia.
Okay, look for the internet slang of it.
And then the other one's British slang, keep it lemon. In other words, keep it chill. Internet slang.
So, pop culture, sorry. The pop culture version of what is a...
Oh, I see. Early 2000s shock website featuring an image of something that I cannot display on the stream.
That. Yeah, that.
One interesting
Alex
thing.
is saying, no images, safe search on, check on Urban Dictionary. Dude, I joined Ewan this morning for the sit-ups challenge.
Oh, you joined them, did you?
Yeah, I did, along with In the Wilds, and I think MGN was there as well. Dude, my stomach is... It is... I don't know, like, I feel like every time I breathe, I'm doing damage. Because I did the 30 sit-ups yesterday as well, and then we did it this morning again. Now, I don't think I recovered from yesterday's 30 sit-ups. And then you know what my wife did? She just blasted out 30 sit-ups as if it was nothing.
Class. Your wife
Like,
just outdoes
like-
you in the exercise department.
Yeah, I'm like prepping for Pooley. I'm sitting here prepping for the stream, and Alex is just like, "Okay, I'm done." I was like,
Hey,
hey,
love. How's
what
the
do you
stream
do?
going?
She's like, "What do you?"
drinking coffee, doing sit-ups.
It's just like she asked me, "Okay, so how many sets of 30?" I was like, "What do you mean how many sets of 30? Don't you mean like how many sets of 10? It's just 30, like, and you're done." And she's like, "Oh no, I'm done." And then she's, "I've got core for days," and I was like, "Yeah, that's true."
Abs for days.
Yeah, she's got core muscles for days. Where I'm like,
I mean, she does Pilates, so that makes sense.
pole fitness, Pilates, yoga. Can't remember the other stuff that she also used to like do either in the middle of the week on Wednesdays, or she does it on Saturdays with, like, she's got a whole group of friends that do this. Dude, like,
Wait, what's
I
the-
used
so-
to be able to like
so
pick her up and
pole
throw her
fitness,
off me if
Pilates
she was
and
like,
what?
"No, I can't do it at all." She's like, her grip is just too strong now.
Right. Okay. So let's just try and just step back a minute. I hear, I hear she does pole fitness, Pilates, and then I missed it. And then while I was trying to remember and see if I could understand what you said, all I heard was, "I can't take it. Her grip's too strong." Huh? What?
Okay. All right. Open up your ears and listen. All right,
Go on,
good.
Go on.
So she does pole fitness,
Yeah, I heard that one.
okay, Pilates,
I heard that one.
okay, yoga.
I didn't hear that one.
You didn't hear that one, okay? She does yoga, and then she used to do this midweek on Wednesdays and on Saturdays with a group of friends of hers. Now, I used to be able, if she hugged me, I could like pick her up and like throw her if I wanted to. I can't do the throwing anymore because her grip is too strong. Like, I can't get her off of me if I want to, like.
No, I'm going nowhere.
So,
Jeez, guys, what the fuck do you guys do? Alex, what are you doing to him, man? Like, what do you guys do in the evening? Second
Dave,
last answer.
nobody
Don't
told you
answer.
to go and watch a video of it. That's on you, mate.
What? Dave, why would you watch that, man?
Why would you watch it? Like,
What's wrong with you?
if you've read the description and you're still like, is there a video?
And you're
of
still
this
gonna
thing?
click on it. Dave, are you still drunk?
Yeah, Dave, what's wrong with you?
Are you okay? Would you? The photos were cropped from one on Insta. Oh,
You
my
see,
Insta.
yeah, you see, that's the thing. Having an Instagram with photos of yourself, or like Facebook or whatnot, people can go and have a look at those stuff, download them, and do with those photos whatever they will.
Yeah, fair that.
So be careful. Piqued my curiosity, broaden my horizon.
My horizons. Oh my god. Wow.
It's like somebody telling you, "Dude, don't think about shit," and then you just like, all you do is
Instantly.
think about it. Kid. Like somebody tells you, "Don't go and watch this very grotesque, gross thing," and then you're like, "I'm gonna go watch this very grotesque."
I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna just see what happens. I'll watch it at a distance on mute, but I'm gonna go check it out. Hey,
Okay,
fair
GU.
play.
Let's get back to the market. What are you seeing on GU, mate?
Nice will I am Jai Kam Mos Dai Tal Prop Ja.
Nice, Will. I am. Jy kan mos die taal praat, ja?
Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, I was gonna say like, when languages do like two letter words, I'm like, that's just not gonna be said how it's pronounced, but I'll do it anyway. So it's like Spanish. If you're texting someone in Spanish and they put ja 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 ja, like ja, it's not because they've forgotten how to put ha ha ha, and it's not a typo. because J's are H's, so it's heart, so it'd be ha ha ha. So like Javier would be like Javier would be Javier. So yeah,
Like
yeah.
jalapeno.
Jalapenos, exactly. Yeah, so fair. I just knew I was gonna butcher that one, mate.
Jy meaning you. So ek praat met jou is also I'm talking to you. Maar jy het. You did.
Okay. So what's that sentence mean?
So it says nice will I am obviously like William. Jy kan mos die taal praat, ja. You can mos is like difficult to translate into English because it is more of a inflection in English rather than it's an inflection in Afrikaans basically. Die taal meaning the language, praat, speak. So you can speak the language, yes. Basically, if you like directly translate.
So ironic. That's so ironic.
Yeah, jy kan mos die taal praat. You can speak the language.
You can speak the language as I butcher it trying to pronounce it and then ask you what's it mean.
Yeah. With.
With. Huh? Can I change my accountability buddy, or have I got to stay with the lemon lover?
Well, not a lemon lover, but I'm knowledgeable on it. I have the knowledge of it. Dude, I used to spend a lot of time on Urban Dictionary, so...
Dude, he was the cameraman.
No, I wasn't. I was the scene director.
Yeah. Habibi, come to Dubai.
Hadebe.
Habibi.
Costa.
Jose.
Name for Radebe.
Radebe.
It's pronounced Hadebe.
Hadebe.
Yeah, nice Costa.
Okay, let's go back to the GU. We can degen it in a minute. We'll degen it. We'll have like 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll degen again.
Yeah, we've had 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, so we're back on track.
Yeah, back on track now. So GU looks all good. We actually came up to this zone yesterday, which is pretty cool. So we filled most of this news data. So that was nice to see. CPI came out yesterday for the pound. Didn't give us much of a strong pound. The news data dropped, which is, I mean, it depends. It depends. For trading the pound, it wasn't so good. But, I mean, if you're living in the UK, it wasn't awful. But, you know, the pound's in the bin at the moment. EU's not too bad. But the pound isn't doing good, especially against the dollar. We've seen a lot of drop. Jumping up onto the hourly time frame now. We're sort of in between this zone, so it is a bearish trend. You know, it's identifiable that we're clearly in a bearish trend. We're inside a higher time frame range, so I'm not even going to look at the 4 hour because I know that we're in that range. Now, we haven't broken higher or lower than what's going on from CPI yesterday morning, so I'm going to leave them there. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to put an identification zone at the high and the low. So these are going to be the lows and highs and lows that I'm going to look at for today before looking at internal structure. So we gapped down and then we filled it. So that was a nice fill of the gap, and then we dribbled back down again. Now we're pulling back, wicks to the high. So right now I'm not seeing much on GU. We drop down to the 5 minute. There we go. So we got internal structure now. So what we'll do is identify highs and lows again. There we go. Cool. So I've identified highs and lows on higher time frame, identified highs and lows on the mid time frame, which is the 15 minute, and identified highs and lows on the 5 minute, which is the lower time frame. We've got this consolidation here. So going to see what happens with that. Just checking the news. We got nothing until 3 p.m. We got home sales. Yeah, we got home sales at 3 p.m. But that's Orange Folder News, so that's medium impact. We've got consolidation, hopefully a breakout to the upside. And then maybe try and take these highs and start moving a little bit more bullish. I don't know. We'll see. US. Let's go for gold. Let's have a look. See what gold's doing. Let's catch price up. Okay, nice. Gold's looking really nice. I'm liking this. Right, let's try and catch up. There we go. There you go. So we had a beautiful sell-off yesterday. Like yesterday's sell-off was absolutely huge. We've got this high here and this low. So current high, current low. And we're starting to move above it. Now, the hourly wicked above into these highs and failed and rejected. However, from the massive sell-off yesterday, I think we're going to see quite a nice sort of retracement or a reversal into some buys. Now, we got a break and close above, these highs here. Really nice 3 bull candle push. So that's awesome to see. I think that we can find some nice longs on gold today. If we can, I think that would be awesome. Where, when, and how, I'm not sure yet. That's still yet to be identified. Gold's a little bit thing for me. I don't really do pending orders on gold. I like to be a very reactive trader. We're starting to consolidate here a little bit. But if we can, then maybe a pullback into this area. Consolidate around a little bit here, and then a big spike up, and that's what I want to see. So I want longs on gold. GU I'd like to see longs on, but I'm not really too interested in trading GU right now. However, XAU, so gold, I want to see a slight pullback just because I want it to come down and retest this consolidation zone. And then I want to see some big moves to the upside. So that's what I'm seeing at the moment.
Annie's saying, anyone interested in gold longs? Well, you just heard it now. Will is interested in gold longs, but he is waiting for the right reaction, the right break, the right retest, and the right continuation.
Absolutely.
Making sense. Doth make sense.
It doth maketh the stenseth. Perfect, well.
Something liketh thateth.
Something like a thateth.
Potentialeth, righteth, indeedeth.
Longus, possibly yes. Welcome to Latin 101, where we butcher Latin.
Shakespearean.
Yeah, or Shakespearean. Yeah, yes, that's a good point.
Thou art more lovely than a
fine summer day. The candle expresses itself like a morning mother.
Like a morning mother.
That's bearish, isn't it? It's not looking good right now.
EU is starting to test the Tokyo lows again with a nice 3 bearish candles, and even GU is starting to attempt to push a little bit lower after testing that consolidation area and failing to close higher. So testing the bottom section of that little range of yours.
Yeah, GU looks the nicest right now.
Evan coming in. Morning, guys. Morning, chat. Morning, Evan. Mr. Ghetto Dragon. How are you this morning, mate?
Yo, Ghetto. Ghetto, what's good, man? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man.
Oh, by the way, Callum, are you in today? Are you in chat, Callum?
Oh, Cal.
Morning, Andrew. Morning, Greg.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi. I've been expecting you. Yeah. This would be a fine addition to my collection. Just got my Costa coffee. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
One.
Nice.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
I mean, complete wrong movie, but we'll allow it.
Can you imagine like Harry Potter like jumping there and just disarming?
Hello there. That just doesn't hit right.
No, it doesn't. Hello there.
Hello there.
My name's Harry Potter.
Are you Voldemort? General Grievous.
Oh, I'm Darth Vader.
Yeah. Harry, I am your father. No, my father died.
No,
He was a wizard,
I am your father.
not a robot.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah.
And then it just drifts over to
in there in the background being all annoying. But Harry, you can't do that. Oh, shut up, Hermione. He's gonna do it because he's the chosen one.
Yeah, like if every little boy's wet dream to be the chosen one. Power
I thought you meant
gaming.
just to hang out with
Power
Hermione. I was like, yeah, dude, tell me about it. No?
Jokes are bonkers. Dude, we have to do something while we wait for price action to give us what we want.
That's very true.
We have to entertain ourselves.
Let me entertain you. I'm sitting here chuckling at you both, and I should be getting some back testing done. Stop it. That's good, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We got a really nice rejection candle on goal, by the way. Look at that. Pooley, are you full-time trainer? You are, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, he has to be. He's of that age.
I thought Pooley's only 50. He's not retired.
Are you retired, Pooley?
Pooley, you're too
Or are
young
you-
to retire. He
I don't
has to
know.
be.
We don't know Pooley's situation. He might be the richest person in this not in this Discord, in this stream. Doesn't need to work. Retired. I'm thinking it's something like that. I think Pooley is like secretly a billionaire.
I wanna be a billionaire so fucking bad. Buy all of the things I never had.
I am a full-time unsuccessful trader. Oh boy. Yeah, like just because you're full-time with something doesn't mean you're good at it. Pooley saying not yet or for a while if you ever met the wife.
I don't get it. When can I get an Apex Brotherhood hoodie? Yeah, love. Yeah, love. When can I get an Apex Brotherhood hoodie?
Soon?
Yeah, I love that. That's my exact answer. Soon.
Yeah,
Soon. Yeah, but when soon? Soon.
Nondescript, but soon.
Yeah, soon. That's almost as good as maybe.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Yeah, that's another good one. That's a very ambiguous answer. I'll think about it. As in not retired. Okay. Yeah. Not yet retired. Or for a while if you ever meet the wife. Yeah, fair. Okay, that makes sense now. Yeah. Why not? So what do you do? Pooley, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do, man?
Yeah, he's going to definitely tell us what he does. All right, while we wait for that, today's topic of conversation is trading horror stories.
Doing what's your grand tour? We're gonna take a gander down the cobbly road of Conversation Street.
Jeremy Clarkson,
Aye.
James May, and Richard Hammond.
Dude, they're the best combo, the three best.
Especially when it comes to talking, talk show hosts and car guys.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, especially like when they go on tour, their banter is unreal.
In the world. All right, so today's talking point is trading horror stories. So the idea is that everybody's got one. Everybody's got a trading horror story. Like it is the stuff of nightmares for any trader. You rock up on the day, ready, everything looks great. You're about to take your trade. You take the trade. You have not yet placed your stop loss, and then the power dips. And they tell you that your local electrical distribution point has burnt out. You're not going to have power for 4 days. Best thing of all is, you don't have your trade terminal connected to your phone. And on top of that, you don't have data.
Rookie error, that is, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's happened.
Yeah,
it's something that has happened. That's why it's a horror story. I mean, not everybody makes it out alive in a horror story, mate.
True that. Yeah, true that. You didn't.
So that's what I'm referring to horror stories. It's like the stuff that goes wrong goes so wrong for you as a trader. Like stuff that's out of your control. Maybe it's stuff that you could have, I don't know, been more prepped for. Like, for argument's sake, having your terminals set up on your phone just in case your PC dies, that kind of like thing. Or the idea of not having internet, like you're about to place your stop loss and the internet just dies, and like it's like a nationwide blockout. You know, that's the kind of horror stories that I'm referring to. So anybody in chat, if you do have any sort of trading horror story where, dude, you were either the heroine or the hero of the story, or you were one of the people that got slashed down by, I don't know, this Lovecraftian monster, drop it in chat. Let's have a little discussion around it. Have you ever had any like really like horror story level trading experience as well?
Never. Just I googled what is forex trading and became profitable about a week later.
Yeah, no worries. Trading is easy. Nothing but
I
say.
I had a very similar approach to in the wild trades. No horror story. Trading is easy. Nothing but smooth sailing. Yeah. Everyone, I hope you can understand my sarcasm. Yes.
Only for you, bro.
Yeah. No, dude, it was. Dude, I've had some sickening stories. All of my trades are horror stories. Dave, man.
Shame, man.
That's quality.
Ach, shame. Ach, shame. Arme jij.
Shame. Yeah, no, I've had some awful horror stories, man. I've placed trades. I had an EA going once that I designed. I designed an EA and went out for lunch, grabbed some lunch, and my signal didn't work on my phone. Like my 4G cut out.
Mm.
So I'm there, and then I got a ping saying that news is coming out soon, and I was like, no, it's not. And then my signal came back, and I was like, oh, sweet. Went on to my terminal. I hadn't logged into that account on that terminal, but I still had my terminal. I just not that account. I thought, oh shit, okay. Googled the news. We had news coming out in 5 minutes. I was calling my mum, my brother. I was calling everybody to go try and turn my EA off. He was doing about £100-200 a day. It was really good. And then, I think it may have been like CPI. Let's call it CPI. CPI came out as, I think it was my mum I got hold of. As my mum went into my office, turned my computer off, It just, yes, it was too late, and CPI just blew everything. And it's a personal account as well, a decent size, and it ripped apart absolutely everything. So that was the end of my EA trading for a while. My most recent horror story, and the only reason this is a horror story is because it involves psychology and a lot of money. So I was trading on a $650,000 account, and I took a loss, and I was up. I took a loss, and it was like 2-3K. I thought, damn. So I scaled in, took a loss, like another 5K. I thought, come on, Will. I was like, this is the analysis. This is it. In the end, I full margined as a revenge trade and lost, I think it was $60,000 in a day.
Ugh.
Yeah, I lost $60,000 in one day. Blew the account, blew all the accounts, just ripped it apart. Yeah, luckily though, I divided my 1.3 million in half. And yeah, so it wasn't too bad. I still had another $600,000. But nonetheless, yeah, it ripped me apart, man. And that was...
Dude, that sucks.
End of last year, beginning of this year. So guys, even like as a fully profitable trader who goes away speaking at events on how not to do these things, I still do these things. These things still happen to the best of us.
Fallen in the trap.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we all fall into that trap now and then. So yeah, that's my most recent horror story. Another horror story is funded engineer, I think they're called. I had an account with them, but the accounts were down, and it took months and months and months. I was up about 2-3%, and it was all looking good. And then again, this was like 2 or 3 years ago now. Then I took a trade on it, so the accounts opened back up, and they're like, "Well, good news, the accounts are open again." I was like, "Oh yeah, sweet." Took a trade, lost. Took a trade, won. Took a trade, lost all my winnings, and then I thought, "Oh, okay, cool, fine. I've lost all my winnings. Let's see if I can make it all back." Made it all back, hit a 5% daily loss limit, and blew the account in one day. Lost $5,000. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. And that was, it was just coming up to adding more of my funds. And yeah, it was just one of those things, man.
In the wilds. Oh, sorry. Donkey Scott. Sorry, as I was clicking, you were clicking as well. Right, Dave. My feeling of horror came in the early days when I was too hard on myself for blowing accounts and losing. Fat-fingered, revenge trading, etc. Done it all. Now, no stress about losing.
Yeah, it's a good attitude to
The
have,
one
man.
thing about horror stories is that we all have one that we kind of like cling to.
Yeah, of course we do.
And generally, if you go and look at the horror story, it is usually a psychological... There's a psychological reason why that horror story occurred, generally. So, obviously, there are things that are sometimes beyond your control. As an example, you put in a trade, you've got your stop loss, everything is nice and marked out, and then there's this super high impact news and you get slipped. It hits your stop loss, but it slips you like more than what you anticipated. Those are generally experiences outside of your control, but more often than not, the horror stories are usually the idea that some way, somehow, I fucked up. I am the one to blame for this thing happening. So, your 60K account that you lost it due to overtrading, or you lost it due to revenge trading, that kind of like thing. So there's a psychological reason why that horror story became a horror story.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only that, it's the psychology of knowing that you just lost just over $500,000 in one day.
Yeah.
That
It's
adds
the fact
to
that
the
you
whole
also
story.
think you could have prevented it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we all have these horror stories, and it's like, how they say, "Oh, this is how villains are made." Yeah, it is. We all have that one story that, and like you said, usually it's preventable. That's why most horror stories happen in the early days of trading, like in the Wilds trade said. Beating yourself up, being too harsh on yourself, worrying about losses. All these things come in a very early stage of your trading. But the minute you start realizing that it's not that deep, you don't really need to care about it too much like you do, then you start understanding that actually, who cares? And your trading takes new highs and you become more profitable.
I
But
think
yeah,
it is important for you to experience those horror stories early on.
Yeah,
Get it
100%.
over and done with. Get it over and
Yeah.
done with. I've experienced this. This sucks. Okay, let's move on. What can I do to change this? What in future? What steps can I take to minimize the impact should this happen again? Look at the idea of your risk management. Were you over leveraging? Were you like over risking on trades that while you were revenge trading? That kind of like thing. All psychological things that you can work on from the the get-go. The fact that you've had this horror story in your first like year of trading, that's great. People are gonna have horror stories.
I always reference my students. So like I'll say I've had a student that I taught trading, and he learned to be profitable in like 10, 11 months. Super good for him. Like that's amazing. But I knew for a fact that he wasn't going to keep that profitability because he's never heard of a horror story. He hasn't gone through that psychology. And then about 5-6 months later, he went through a bad drawdown, blew all of his accounts, and thought, "Oh my god, this is the realistic side of trading." So he had his horror story
early on.
Yeah, very early on. He was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." He's like, "Well, I'm going to be rich." I was like, "Maybe." Yeah, let's see how it goes.
And then they stripped his legs.
Yeah. Literally, he had the chair pulled from underneath him.
So Evan brought up a poker-related one. Not trading really, was in the Aussie Millions poker tournament. 1,500 people a day, winner takes all, 2-week challenge. I lost track of where I was and got taken out 7th place. I was sick to say the least. So those that don't know, the Aussie Millions is a massive tournament. Massive. You have other versions of the Aussie Millions as well. Like the Euro Millions and the Irish like Venom PKO tournaments that are massive. We're talking millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in prize money.
Oh, nice.
And I've had like poker horror stories where stuff have gone exceedingly well, and then just before we hit the money bubble, everything just goes wrong. Like absolutely everything goes wrong. You get sucked out on poker hands that are normally like they're not set to win, but like one-outers where only one specific card can lose you that hand, and that happens. So that's one of those things. It happens. Certain things outside of your control. With poker, it's a little bit different because it's not just you versus you, it's you versus other people as well in poker. So someone else's decision is impacting you, even when you believe that you have done all of the decisions correctly. Even if you've played as close to game theory as you can, which is near impossible for humans to do, even if you do believe that you've played as close to game theory optimized as you can, other people's decisions are going to impact you. There's that one guy that decides he is going to call your 4x raise on the big blind with 7 deuce offsuit, which is the worst hand. But it's still got a 27% chance of winning against any other random hand. And it's that 27% that hits you and you're like, I should have won this hand. How the hell could this guy have called with 7 deuce? I 4x'd it. And that guy was just like, he felt it. So it's that impact of someone else's decisions impacting you. But it's the same when it comes to trading. It's your own decisions, and you're so married to your own biases or your own, like, this trade must work because it's got an 80% chance of winning, you know, and then you get upset because the 20% doesn't go your way, that kind of like thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just managing expectations, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not just the management of that expectation, it's how much is riding on that expectation. It's how much power you give to that expectation. So making sure that if something negative happens to you while trading, understand that it is a isolated event. That event that happened to you is isolated. So deal with it in isolation. Don't allow that singular event to become the viewpoint that you have for future events, saying like every single time I see this, and now I've got PTSD because that one event.
Yeah, no, literally that, mate. Yeah, literally that. Guys, just looking at the likes as well, we've got 7 likes on the video, 16 of you watching, which is super cool. Make sure that if you are new here that you subscribe to the channel and you give us a big thumbs up as well. So let's see if we can get at least 10 likes on this stream today. We've got half an hour left of the stream, so give us a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Also, guys, we got 71 subscribers, which is cool. All the links are in the description below, the Discord, the website, and both my Instagram and the Apex Brotherhood Instagram. So yeah, feel free to go check that out.
Are you still looking for your gold trades, mate?
Yes.
Okay, so you're still just waiting for it to react.
Yeah, EU is looking quite nice for some bull momentum. Waiting for GU to break and close above here. That'd be cool. EU, I'm not really that interested in, if I'm honest.
I mean, this 15-minute candle has got 22 seconds before it closes. Hopefully it closes a bit more bullish than it has recently. Recently it's got a lot of wicks above and below, so...
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Way! Smithy!
Yo,
found you guys from the Fivers. Love this morning stream. I only just found it. I'll be here every morning now. Awesome, mate. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, make sure you subscribe and feel free to join the Discord below. But that's awesome. Glad that you're going to be joining us every morning. We jump on 8 a.m. Till 9:30 a.m. every morning, and then we head over to the Fivers at 11:30 in the morning as well, UK time. Smithy, tell us whereabouts are you from, man? Are you UK based, or let us know where you're from? Yeah, there we go. So we just had that candle close now, mate. I mean, it's a nice candle close. It's a bullish candle.
What I do like about what EU has done now, in a nutshell, is the fact that on the 15-minute, we've slowed down the momentum going lower, and we're starting to see the more wicks above and below, showing the slowed momentum. So if it is going to break, now it's going to break strongly. That's what I feel is going to happen, especially if you have these very small body, large wicks during a high volume session, like for argument's sake, the start of Tokyo, the start of London, the start of New York session. So if we're going to have a break now, it's going to be a significant break.
Yeah, I reckon so.
UK based near Scotland.
Near Scotland. Whereabouts near Scotland are you from, mate? Even though I know you're not in Scotland, but whereabouts near Scotland are you from, dude?
I'll have a look at the Discord, guys. Thanks. Yes. Get into the Discord. Okay. All right.
Nice.
So, still very slowed across both EU and GU at the moment, even though EU is showing some life. GU at the same time it's a little bit of consolidation right now. we're not really showing the intent. We've made equal low pretty much at the top of Tokyo. So we're waiting. Oh, by the way, there's no news today, but tomorrow it seems as though we will be having CPI for the dollar. So it's going to be this first CPI in a while because of the lockdown, because of the shutdown, not lockdown, the shutdown of the US government. So it seems as though from the information that I've seen on Forex Factory, tomorrow we might just have the actual CPI come out, which is probably what everybody's waiting for right now, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah, just going to be slow for a bit, I think.
So here on GU, we had a little bit of consolidation during the early hours of this morning on the open of the day. It started moving out of it nicely. And then started slowing a little bit down. Got to the bottom portion here of the New York session and started pushing up. Took the highs of Tokyo, and we are just consolidating here. We're just sitting in this little section. We just wicked into the same consolidation area on GU, and we haven't done anything with this. No reaction whatsoever. It's just consolidating. We have to wait for the break before we can say, yes, it's going to happen. On EU, we've, on the day start, little bit, no volume whatsoever, started gaining some volume, pushed lower, lower high, lower low, carried on lower into this little area over here, where we've had reaction, push through, reaction, attempt to drop, and then break through again. And then we've struggled to really get any sort of momentum pushing lower. Doesn't seem as though we want to push lower than this Tokyo low swing point. And now we're showing some bit of volume on the 15-minute candle at least, trying to push a little bit higher. So I like this. This looks good. I'm more of the opinion that now we're going to start pushing to attempt to take the Tokyo highs and potentially the high of the day. And then we can see if we can take out the high of yesterday on EU, which so far looks good. But it's purely because of this reaction down here. It is struggling. It is struggling so much here. We'll wait and see. But I am starting to become more bullish on EU as the day is going.
GU's starting to find bullish momentum, but really slowly.
Yeah.
Dude,
on the 5 minute.
Are you trading EU at all? Oh yeah, that was just on the 5 minute that I was looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested in. Not interested at on the 15 with GU. On the 15 on EU, however, I am. EU's looking good.
Yeah, it's starting to show a little bit of upward momentum on EU. Even on the 5 minute, the 5 minute looks good as well.
Yeah, nice. Let's have a look at gold. Gold's doing something. Gold's doing something. It's reacting from the area that I drew out, which is nice.
Would you want to take it?
Not yet. Not yet. I will want to take it in a bit, but not yet.
So I missed that section on the 5.
CC, you're a strange girl, man.
And that's why you love her. You do love her, right? Yes, you do. You do.
Just in moments.
Yeah, it is reacting. Hi, William.
Hello.
Do you still love me if I fart in front of you?
Hello, CC. She says it like she never has. She literally says it like she never has.
Well, to your knowledge, she never has.
Yeah, so she thinks.
Annie saying, I have entered gold. I'm assuming you are taking a long Anarude? Or what
Yeah,
are you?
I'm sure Annie said that he's looking at longs.
Yeah, I remember something like that. Yeah. Looking for longs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Long. Good. What are you targeting? Where do you want price to go? Do you want to go for the high of day?
I'm
Are you
assuming
looking
high
for
day, but
new highs?
dude, why not just chase all-time highs?
Because all-time highs is very freaking far. So here we have that 1 day.
Tight stop, full margin, all-time highs. Let's go.
Can you imagine? You get in there, your stop loss is just below the day, which is like $50 away, and you're just aiming for right there. Going $264 move. U5X. Just
woof. I mean, I know a few of the boys that were buying gold during the run, and they made like 36k days. And it wasn't even one-offs. It was like considered they had like 2 or 3 36k days.
Jeez. I can only imagine a day like that. I think I'm way too conservative when it comes to trading. I would not even come close to a day like that.
Yeah, I averaged, so beginning of the year, I was averaging 10k days. I think my biggest winning day is 30k. But I haven't seen anything like that. My biggest winning month has been 18%, so an 18k, and that was not this January, the January before. It was 18% on 100k, but because I was 1.2 million, I think my highest during an eval was like 30k in a day, or like 30k within half an hour sort of thing. But like I said, that was eval, you know, that wasn't live funding.
And he's saying targeting just below the daily high around a full 130. I like that.
Yeah, nice.
Just like in line with the 15 minute or even like on the hourly.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take daily high. Excuse me.
Yeah, that looks good, mate. I like that. What I don't like, and this is just me, I'm not trying to persuade you against your decision. I don't like the fact that it was these big, nice candles dropping in here.
Yeah. It was nice when it was rejecting, and then it just had a couple of big candles down, and it was like, oh, well, I don't know if I like that.
I would prefer if price reaches a point like, let's say over here, as an example, where it goes up to the point and attempts to go higher and then fails and then starts pushing lower. For a reversal is what I'm trying to say. I would want to see slowed momentum and then the turn, not something like strong upward and then a long downward push and then a sudden push up. That's not something that I'm too happy to see, especially around reversals. But if it works for you, mate, it works for you.
Yeah, I'm umming and ahhing over gold at the moment. I'm gonna see what happens. El Mañana in the morning. I'm gonna see what happens tomorrow. Now I'm gonna see what happens later on in the afternoon session. If not, then I'll probably just trade it tomorrow during the competition with me and you.
Oh yes, tomorrow's competition is just going to be me and you, I think.
I was gonna say, have we got a guest? I don't think we got a guest tomorrow.
No, I didn't sort out a guest for tomorrow.
So yeah, I was gonna say, like I said, you know, Rich does all the back end stuff. He's the stream host. I'm just the founder that does all the slogging in the background.
The other stuff.
Yeah, the not so pretty stuff. You know, Rich gets to sort out all the stream guests and hosts and stuff.
Yeah, like, and the thing is, you don't want the same guest every single time. But
Yeah, exactly.
it just it changes it up. There's a little bit of variability to it.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow's just going to be the two of us, unless anybody in chat wants to join us for a little bit of a competition day.
I reckon
tomorrow.
we should bring CC on.
Oh yeah, and Alex.
Yeah. Oh my god, how good would that be? CC and Alex.
All right,
What's-
great insight.
Yeah. What's something that Alex does? Like, I'm thinking we could have it like, you know, when me and you are like that,
Oh yeah.
in a boxing pose looking at each other. I could put some chopsticks in CC's hands, and it's like CC standing there with chopsticks. Yeah.
And Alex with paintbrushes.
And yeah, there we go. There it is. There sorted. Thumbnail done. Battle of the Broads.
Battle of the Broads. Wife versus wife.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know if
Yeah,
CC's in.
thank
I
you.
just sent her a message on WhatsApp and it's not delivered, so I think she's lost Wi-Fi. She's in work. She skives off work just to drop into the live stream and say hello to us.
That is very nice of her. My wifey every now and then will she'll jump into chat, and then she'll go and do some work, and then she'll come and make coffee, and then she'll jump back into chat, and then like silent
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, that's sick, man. Yeah, I haven't got a silent cheerleader. You know, she's very silent in the background until she comes forward, and then she's like, "Hey guys, I'm here."
Yeah.
She's very much like, yeah. You know,
But you have me as your like loud cheerleader.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. We are each other's cheerleaders. Welcome to the brotherhood where we all got pom-poms. We cheer each other on.
Give me a W. Give me an I.
Whoa,
Well. Will you stop being a prick?
Yeah, you're such a dick. Stop it. I'm just seeing Fuzzy's comment. Fuzzy B.
Fuzzy B.
Fuzzy B. Oh, like, where is it?
Dude, the markets are boring
Yeah, they are a bit.
right now. It is absolutely boring. Me.
Pooley, do you have a Primark in South Africa? Alex.
Primark. What is Primark?
Yeah. I gotta be careful how I describe Primark for some of the viewers.
Is an Irish multinational fashion retailer with headquarters in Dublin, Ireland, with outlets across the Europe and the United States.
How
The
did you-
original Pennies brand. Oh, so it's
It's a shopping outlet for clothes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
but they're very, 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 very cheap.
okay. We don't have that. We have our own versions of that, of Primark.
Yeah, it's like, think about it like Target. Is it Target in America?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like cheap clothes. Really, really, really affordable clothes.
Yeah, ours is called Pep.
PIP, like PIP.
P-E-P.
Oh,
Pep.
Pep.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then we have stuff called Mr. Price.
I'm Mr. Price, I'm Mr.
I used to have the cheapest jeans, mate. The cheapest jeans. And those
Oh,
things
nice.
last forever.
Yeah, nice. I like a pair of jeans now and then. You know, I like to work in a pair of jeans. You know, like if I was out on the farm, I like to work in a pair of jeans. But other than that, I'm more of a
it is
trousers.
workers' clothing, so.
Yeah, more of a trousers sort of guy. You know, and get me a nice pair of chinos, or in the summer some linen trousers. Yes, give me them all day long.
I'm more of a shorts guy. I do wear jeans, obviously. Love
Yeah,
jeans. I
oh,
love
you won't
chinos.
see me, you won't see me dead in shorts. Even at
Yeah.
the gym, I barely wear shorts. The only time I wear shorts is boxing.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had calves like you, I would also not want to wear shorts.
Oh, woof. Big boy coming out to play.
Having my calves,
Look at you coming
I
out
want to wear
swinging.
shorts, mate.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? I'm not allowed to wear shorts. Everything just hangs out the bottom.
Yeah, but that's because that's a you problem. You should, maybe have them tucked a little bit. Having them long danglies, the two of them. Well, in your case, 3. Just have them tucked a bit, mate. That's all you need.
Dude, I have to sellotape it to the top of my leg. I have to wrap it. It turns into a belt sometimes.
There's a thing called a nut bra.
Yeah, I thought that's just underwear now.
No, specifically a nut bra. There was I think it was an SNL skit. Oh, honey, me nuts fell in the toilet again.
What the fuck?
Nut bra.
Bra, for your nuts.
For your nuts, yeah.
Yeah, pub time.
Prince Albert?
Oh my god, mate.
No, Prince William.
I am a Prince William.
Yeah, I feel like we've devolved again because the market is not
Yeah.
showing us much. Well, this is patience, guys. This is what patience looks like. Wait for it to
Yeah,
show you.
100%, man. Like, this is the luxury and why we do. This is why we stream. This is why we have the brotherhood. Because when price isn't doing things that you want it to do, either walk away from the market or, it can be
Or
pretty,
talk some shite.
yeah, it can be pretty boring. So you may want to end up over trading. Jump on with us and talk shit.
The thing is, the market isn't always exciting. Like, I know there's a lot of people out there that think that there's always something happening in the market. Yes, there is always something happening. But is it something that you want to be a part of? Sometimes, no. Like now, there is something happening, but it's not what I want. It's not happening the way that I want it to happen. So I'm not going to participate. I'm going to wait.
Yeah, exactly that, man. I'm seeing Infinity. Are you in, by the way?
I think I saw him. Hey, Will, you know Alex from Funding Rock. Can you give some insights about the firm?
Pepperoni, yo, what's good, man? Yeah, I do know Alex from Funding Rock, man. He's an awesome guy. Awesome guy. I can't really give much insights from the firm. I haven't really worked with the firm. I jumped on their live stream a couple of times. I mean, they seem great. I've never had an issue with them. I blew one of their accounts the other day because I had some issues with the trade copier, and turns out I exceeded the what do you call it? The inactivity period. So yeah, I was a bit fuming at that. So unfortunately, I blew their account, not due to bad trading, just due to being an absolute idiot and technically didn't trade the account for too long. But other than that, the firm seems good. Their spreads seem good. Their commissions seem good. I've never had an issue with that side of them. Yeah.
Where are they based?
Dude, I don't know. Like Alex invited me on stream a few times, and I joined him on stream, but I don't know.
Isn't he in Madagascar?
Who, Alex?
Hmm.
No, Alex is in Israel, I'm pretty sure.
Could have sworn they were. Either they were joking about it, like on the Fiber stream, saying that he's in Madagascar.
No,
That was
Alex.
LJ.
Oh well, don't take anything LJ says too seriously unless it's about macroeconomics, Yeah, no. So Alex is from the UK originally.
Yeah.
But he's in Israel. Yeah, Alex lives in Israel. But no, I don't know where the firm's based. It is a good firm. I got nothing bad to say about it. I haven't got anything bad to say about many firms. The rules are pretty simple. They're a bit like the Fivers. The rules are very simple. They want you to succeed in trading. Yeah, no, that's about it. Pepperoni as well. Are you new here? I don't recognize Pepperoni. I feel like the Pepperoni is definitely a username I'd remember. So give us
Do
a
you like
subscribe.
pepperoni?
Give us a subscribe and make sure you like the video, dude.
Yeah, I can't comment on, or I won't, let's say. I won't comment on things that I have not experienced myself. So
Yeah,
I would say if you are interested in funding Rock, then probably go and talk to people like you just did now, asking Will maybe if he's had any interaction with the prop firm to get like a little bit of insight, and then do some research just to kind of like see what their track record is, what their payout schedules look like, all of those kind of like things.
yeah.
And
They are
then-
very new, mind. They
Yeah.
are fresh out the gates. Like I'm sure they're only like a few months old.
And I mean, Alex, I don't know if he is still with the Fivers, or if he's like, if there's like, if he's completely moved away from the Fivers. But I do know that most of the people in the Fivers have had only lovely things to say about Alex. And
Alex is a
he-
great guy, man. Such an awesome guy. He's absolutely. He's a funny guy. He's good to chat with. He's easy to get along with. But another thing with Alex is he won't put his name to a piece of dog shit.
Yeah, that was what I was like alluding to, is the fact that I consider the Fivers to be the best prop firm in the industry.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, without
And-
a doubt.
Anybody that is a part of it for the amount of time that they've been with it while growing the company to the point where it is now, you have to take that into consideration, thinking about, is this person trustworthy or not. So myself, I would trust Alex. So purely
Yeah,
from
I
the
mean-
standpoint of the he was part of the Fivers and all of that stuff. I don't know him personally, but
Yeah,
the viewpoint I have
exactly,
is
mate.
that
You
he's
know,
a good dude. So I would not expect him to be into shady stuff. So even though Funding Rock is very new,
people may surprise you.
yes, that's true. That is true. But I'm willing to give anybody the benefit of the doubt up until I'm proven wrong.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. No, absolutely. I do agree with that. You know, look, I do know Alex personally. You know, we're not best mates, but I'd say we're friends. Alex is going to jump on now and say, "Will, we're not friends. I hate you."
Yeah, F off. never
Go-
talk to me again.
Go
Slacker.
away, man. Yeah. No, Alex is a great guy, man. A really, really funny guy. He doesn't put his name to dog shit, so that's why I jumped on a few streams with him and Funding Rock, just because, like I said, you know, he's a great guy. I trust that he's not gonna, you know, bring me onto a firm that's absolute garbage. So yeah, I was happy to jump on a stream with him. But had he have not been from the Fivers, and had he have not been with the Fiver for so long, I probably would have been a little bit more cautious and a little bit more careful around trusting people like that, because especially a brand new firm. But yeah, I class the Fivers as the best prop firm out there, and the fact that even though Alex has left the Fivers, they still sing his praises. You know, so
Yeah.
they still have nothing bad to say about him. So that being said, I mean, I'd rather go with the Fivers, but dude, if you're looking for another good prop firm, Funding Rock is definitely up there as one to consider.
Yeah.
So
But purely from the idea of like an established standpoint. Like
Yeah.
the Fivers has been in the industry long enough. Fivers has gone through like ups and downs, like different markets and stuff like that, and they've still proven to be consistently the best. Funding Rock does not necessarily have that like years of being in the market to fall back on to say, look, we're you know, we have all of this data to prove that we are an amazing prop firm, but their foundation, the people behind the prop firm itself, is great. So if you're going to put your faith in them, you put your faith in them based on who it is that's running the company, rather than the years of experience in the industry, as an example, the specific prop firm.
Yeah, not only that is if you know the founder, like the CEO, the founder of the company, and they're putting their face to it, and they're like, "Yo, guys, I am the founder. That I own the company. This is me. This is my face." Then usually, more times than not, it's a good company to go with, and you can usually trust them, because it's people who don't put the name or you don't know who the founder is. They're usually shady firms, because it's all your like youngsters. So like someone who's like 20, 21, 22 owning a prop firm, but then they don't like you never know who the founder is, but then like you gotta like really do some CIA sort of shit to find out who the founder is, and find out he's like 22. Stay clear, man. Like, look, I hate age discrimination. I'm only 24. I'm a very profitable trader. I'm very successful in my industry. And I've achieved a lot. I've achieved more in my 7 years of trading the markets at 24 than most have in their entire life. And I'm very proud of that. So I don't age discriminate. However, to own and run a prop firm successfully at 21, 22, it's not possible. It's not possible, especially with some of the way that prop firms are run. I can't imagine it being possible.
Yeah, so, but I mean, like, still, we're still going on the idea that the people behind it came from the best prop firm.
Yes. Yeah, so, absolutely. And that's what I mean. Always see if you can find out who the founder is. Like, you know, so the founder of Apex Brotherhood is live on stream with you every day. You know, the founder of the Fivers, the CEO, Sal. Dude, I've gone out for dinner with Sol in London. You know, I was speaking at an event that he was also speaking at the event. We all went, me, Sol, Mickey, and a few guys from like Rich Wells, a few of them all from the Fivers. Yeah, Victor was there. We all went out for food. So that was super cool. You know, that was super cool. We actually met and spoke to in person the founder of the Fivers, the CEO of the Fivers. He comes on live streams with the Fivers now and then as well. So, you know, he's always there. He's very much, you know, I'm here, I'm transparent, you know, come chat with me. So he's a very open book. You know, it just screams positive vibes in the industry. You know, he
was on the live stream yesterday.
Was he on the live stream yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, just after.
Oh, nice. There we go. So it speaks waves. You know, when you've got the founder and CEO of the Fivers coming on live stream where everyone can live ask questions and pick his brain. Dude, you know, that's magic. Like, that is special. That speaks waves in the markets. That speaks waves in the industry. You know, you get prop firms out there that you got to Google and hunt and try and search high and low for a founder, and you still can't find it. You got to go on like Companies House. You know, that's crap. You know, you don't want that. You want to be able to know exactly who's putting their face to the business, especially some sort of influencers, should we call it? Most respectable influencers will only put their name to a good brand. So if they're a big influencer and you know them and you trust them, you're like, yeah, I like what these guys say, then a lot of the time they'll put their face to a good brand, because if the brand's a scam, then usually it's their reputation that goes with it.
Yeah, but I mean, also on the flip side, a lot of people are too eager to put their name to something without actually doing the research. Yeah. So the inverse is also probable as well. Like, just because 100%. Your favorite influencer is, I don't know, like promoting a certain thing doesn't necessarily mean that they themselves have done the research.
No, absolutely. Obviously. Money buys a lot. You know, money does buy a lot. It's a shame, guys. The markets have not been doing what we want them to do. However, we've still held 20-ish, around 20 live viewers. So that's really cool, guys. So we really appreciate you sticking around, even though there's not been many opportunities in the markets. GU's starting to pump up now, which is nice. Hopefully we can close above.
GU is starting to make, let's say, slightly higher lows now, like where we are basically over here.
Yeah,
but we're still struggling with this equal high problem. So it's compressing. It's compressing. What happens after compression? If there's a release, boing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So guys, we've run over we've run over slightly now, and I've got a big day prepping for an event tomorrow. So, guys, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you, and we shall see you in the live stream on the Fivers at 11:30. So if you're not already subscribed to the Fivers, or if you haven't already watched in the Fivers stream, then go to the 5%ers on YouTube, and you will see us there at 11:30 live streaming. So, guys, I shall leave you in the very capable hands of Richie B.
All right, guys. A bit of a subdued day today. Unfortunately, not a lot going on right now, but that's okay. It means that we're building up to something a little bit later. We might have a bit of movement during the New York session, maybe. But yeah, thanks for everybody for joining us. Guys, we'll see you in the Fivers live stream later this afternoon. If you do not want to be there, you can join us tomorrow, same time, same place, for the Friday kickoff, Friday wind down. We still haven't decided what's the name going to be for the Friday yet, but it's competition day tomorrow, so yes. All right, guys, have a lovely day. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Follow Will, follow the Apex Brotherhood on Instagram, and then we'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.